The BJP State Secretary in Tamil Nadu, SG Surya, has been arrested for a tweet against a parliamentarian. Joining us live on the broadcast is Annamalai. Annamalai is the BJP president of Tamil Nadu. Annamalai, the arrest is coming 2 days after Stalin put out a 10-minute video. He put out a 10-minute video and he said, "Don't mess with us." I'm giving out the English translation of the caption that he attached to the video. He said, "Don't mess with us. We know how to retaliate, how to exact revenge." Was the arrest of Surya revenge for your action, or rather the central government action on Senthil Balaji?
So, Vanakkam sir, just to put things in context, after the DMK has come to power, close to 253 cases are booked against BJP people, especially for their social media post. Until now, about close to 60 people are arrested at different points of time. And the latest one being our young dynamic state secretary through SG Surya. And if you read his post, not even one word in that post would come under any ambit where we can call that as provocative. Not even one word of the tweet or his Facebook post, the same content is there on Twitter and Facebook, which can be considered provocative. He questioned one particular communist MP of Madurai that under the watch of one communist Panchayat member in Kadalur, a manual scavenging death has happened as this Panchayat member has forced him to do manual cleaning. He said, "This is a social justice you are talking. And this is a very serious subject. If the police is really arresting somebody, they should have arrested the communist Panchayat member based out of Kadalur who pushed somebody to do this manual scavenging. Instead, they are shooting the messenger. And more than that, we also know Tamil Nadu is the #1 state which has got the highest number of manual scavenging death. If you go by the parliament reply, from 2018 to 22, we have 56 deaths in Tamil Nadu. In his tweet also, he brought it out to the public attention, calling this is the kind of government we are running. And simply you wanted to show your might, you wanted to show your police power. And the government under Mr. MK Stalin ji have decided to go after SG Surya ji. In a way, as a BJP state president, I'm okay with this because Surya coming out of jail would be a different leader. Going inside is a different kind of leadership coming out. So if DMK chooses to make If DMK chooses to make many BJP tall leaders, that is what we want in the state. I just met his grandfather also, who is 99, who is turning 100 come this June 20th. And this is uncalled for. And if they want to take their petty anger on people like SG Surya, in fact, SG Surya will become a bigger leader post this arrest.
Is it a message to you? I'll tell you why I'm asking you that question, and my colleague Sanika is also here in the studio. Is it a message to you? Because Stalin is upset with you, AIADMK is upset with you, Jayalalitha's party says you have upset her, who's revered in the party AIADMK. They call her Amma. She's one of the tallest leaders. She has been one of the tallest leaders in the state of Tamil Nadu. We had a very fiery debate on Arnab's debate when the AIADMK spokesperson dared the BJP, saying that if you want to get out of the alliance, please get out, because Annamalai is, he's making comments that is not palatable to the alliance, right? Is the problem with your straight talk, because you are upsetting both the AIADMK and what you're doing and saying, as your experience as an IPS officer says, you do straight talking on corruption. You've been an IPS officer, you've been in Chikmagalur for a long time. They're not happy with the way you speak. They're not happy with your straight talk. Is the problem with your straight talk then, Annamalai?
So the alliance with ADMK is absolutely fine, and I hold Madam Jayalalitha in very, very high respect and regards. It is an interview which was spun out of context by some of my ADMK friends. They have chosen to vent their anger on it, which is all okay now, which is all settled. I would call this as a storm in a teacup. At the same time, we also have to understand, sir, the fight against corruption by Tamil Nadu BJP is on. Because we believe in a state riddled with corruption. If you look at the DMK now, We have a sitting finance minister who got changed only because he spoke about the first family earning about 30,000 crore, and then the ED raid on Senthil Balaji, a couple of other ministers, and of course we have to speak about corruption. But being in an alliance, it is always a tightrope walk. Any word might get misconstrued, any word might be taken out of context. But I'm happy to be the way I am. I don't want to upset any apple cart here. And ADMK is a very, very respectable alliance partner, and that particular interview and the words that were spoken were purely taken out of context.
Okay.
Mr. Annamalai, you've been, for the last few days, we've seen you giving us interviews on multiple accounts, and you've been speaking very vociferously against corruption. Your stand on corruption has been very, very clear that you maintain that there have been a lot of corrupt practices in the state of Tamil Nadu, and one of the corruption cases right now is being investigated by the ED in connection with Senthil Balaji. Now, there are some allegations against the Tamil Nadu governor as well, because Tamil Nadu governor refused the recommendations that was put forth by Chief Minister M.K. Stalin in connection with his minister Senthil Balaji, because governor has very clearly stated that he is facing corruption charges. But now DMK is calling the Tamil Nadu governor a stooge of the centre. How do you view such charges against a constitutional post of the governor?
The DMK senior ministers, sometime back, about 4-5 months back, they called one person called governor as a dog. People called governor as a stooge. Our governor is one of the finest gentlemen that Tamil Nadu has got. A person who is doing his constitutional duty by his conscience, madam. Now, there is a lot of misunderstanding with respect to the Senthil Balaji issue and the governor's note that was given to the state government. What I understand as a common man, there are two things the media of my Tamil Nadu media friends are confusing what happened yesterday based on the DMK spokesperson speech. Governor's objection to Senthil Balaji continuing as minister is not because of the ED action. This is a 10-day-old issue where BJP and our alliance partner ADMK, we both met the Honorable Governor separately. We requested Honorable Governor that Senthil Balaji should not be a part of the Tamil Nadu cabinet because of the Supreme Court's observation on Senthil Balaji. The Supreme Court has observed against Senthil Balaji in about 2 weeks back in a judgment that in the same case where ED has arrested him now, in that case there is also parallelly a Supreme Court direction that was given that the Tamil Nadu police is not doing its duty of filing the Prevention of Corruption Act against Mr. Senthil Balaji. The Supreme Court said in 2 months' time, if the Tamil Nadu police is not filing PCA against Mr. Senthil Balaji, Supreme Court said we will take over the investigation by constituting SIT. We met the Honorable Governor and apprised him. Since the Chief Minister also happens to be the Home Minister of that state, he is not allowing the police to book Prevention of Corruption Act against Senthil Balaji. That is why Supreme Court has given the second observation. So Governor, as we were told by the press, DMK spokesperson yesterday, Governor has immediately written a letter to Mr. Stalin, our Chief Minister, stating that because of the Supreme Court's observation and the Supreme Court very strong condemnation also against Tamil Nadu police, that Senthil Balaji should not be a part of the cabinet. This is issue 1, madam. The second issue is the 2-day-old issue where because of the ED's action, Mr. Stalin has chosen to reallocate the portfolio to 2 other ministers. When it went to governor, apparently the governor's office said in that note the state chief minister did not mention about ED action. So he is sending it back. Second time when the note went, we were told again through the press, the governor said since his previous observation of moral turpitude is there, because of the Supreme Court observation is sticking to his stand. We believe as a Tamilian, as a political party representative also, the governor's stand is absolutely right. Governor's stand is not because of arrest, not because of ED's action, it is because of the Supreme Court's observation, because of the moral turpitude charges against him. So we believe it will stand the judicial test also if the Tamil Nadu government chooses to go to the court, madam.
Annamalai, there are two kinds of reactions when we hear, people and politicians speak from Tamil Nadu. Let me tell you about the two reactions. One set says that the BJP must go alone in Tamil Nadu, and the second set of people say the BJP needs the AIADMK, right? Given what's happened in the last 1 week. is the alliance with the AIADMK intact, or does Annamalai have a different plan? And did Annamalai get a call from Delhi asking him to tone down?
Sir, our senior leadership, our National President JP Nadda ji and all our senior leaders, they are very clear, sir, that 2024 from Tamil Nadu, our alliance should sweep all 39 MPs here. Because the anger against DMK government is so high that Tamil Nadu, for the first time, we will see in 2024 all the MPs coming towards our alliance, not in 2014, not in 2019. At the same time, we are very clear, ADMK is a very respectable alliance partner. They stood with us in the Farm Act. They stood with us at different points of time. And Tamil Nadu right now, it's very clear to take on the DMK's might, muscle power, money power, the kind of money DMK has made in the last 2.5 years. It is very important we unite as an alliance partner. We stand in the ground very firmly. Take all the anti-ADMK votes together as an alliance, so that we sweep all the 39 seats. So it's very clear, right from a party Karyakarta to our national president, that Tamil Nadu this time we have to give to our Honorable Prime Minister. When he comes back with 400 seats, we are very clear Tamil Nadu will contribute 39 out of that 400 will come from Tamil Nadu. So all of us are on the same page and will make sure this happens, sir.
Yeah. I have one last question to you, and then my colleague Sanika will take it. Was there a need to arrest Senthil Balaji now? It's a case that's ongoing since 2011. It's been 12 years, Annamalai. You know it. Everybody knows it. The courts have gone through it. 12 years. The arrest coming 12 years later, the DMK says there was no need to raid the secretariat, for example. Their argument has been, fine, it's a case of corruption, you raid him. But why raid the secretariat? As someone who served as an officer of the law, Annamalai, how do you respond to that?
So I'll take about a minute to explain this case so that you and your viewers will completely understand why this was needed. So 2014 is when the offence happened, when Senthil Balaji was the transport minister in the previous government. Then 2016-17 the complainants started coming in. 2018 when more complainants started coming in, the FIR was registered by the ADMK government then in their second term, 2016 to 21 period. Immediately after the FIR, Senthil Balaji's house was raided by the Tamil Nadu Department of Vigilance and Anti-Corruption. Charge sheet was filed against him in the special MP MLA's court in 2018. What happened after 2018 is a classic case of using the judicial process to stonewall the action of Tamil Nadu police. They went to the court when ED took over in 2019 because in the original charge sheet money laundering aspect was inside. Then after the DMK government came to power in 2021, immediately they went to the court and got the ED action stayed in 2021. They went to the Madras High Court and stayed the Tamil Nadu police charge sheet against Mr. Senthil Balaji. The complainants later struck a compromise with the Senthil Balaji, first time in Indian history. The original complainants and Senthil Balaji, they struck a compromise saying that we have given him money, he has given us back money, so we want to take back the complaint, which was also unfortunately accepted by the Madras High Court. Later, a new set of complaints went to Supreme Court on appeal. So it's a classic quagmire, sir. It's a classic legal trap where every single obstacle was overcome. Finally, the Supreme Court gave a judgment lifting the stay over ED, lifting the stay over the initial charge sheet, and directing the Tamil Nadu police to add more sections to the charge sheet. So we have to understand this in context, sir. So this was not a delayed action. It was an action in time. It did not happen immediately because they stonewalled the whole process by using the judicial angles. Now also the second part of your question, the ED had to go into the Tamil Nadu Secretariat because we all know about Mr. Senthil Balaji. And income tax have raided him just 10 days before because he's building a house worth about 350 crore in Karur. The IRS officers, for the very first time in India's history, they were assaulted by Senthil Balaji's men. 4 IRS officers in Karur outside his home, and they were admitted to ICU for 4 days in Karur government hospital. Imagine the plight, sir. So they do everything possible to stonewall the investigation because they are known for it. Now it is a natural expectation some of the document will be inside his ministry's office in Tamil Nadu Secretariat. It is not the first time it is happening, sir. 2016 December, the income tax raided our sitting chief secretary in Secretariat. which as opposition leader, Mr. M.K. Stalin welcomed it. He said it is absolutely fine. They should have come to find some incriminating document. The same government, NDA government, our same Prime Minister Modi ji was there in 2016, 2023, the same Modi ji, same enforcement directorate. Now, Mr. Stalin has found a problem with it. So the whole of Tamil Nadu is very happy with the ED action because finally a corrupt minister is going to jail.
Okay.
Mr. Annamalai, before we let you go, there is this one final question that I have, and we had a response from the DMK yesterday where they sort of linked the entire Senthil Balaji arrest to the controversy surrounding your Rafale watch. They said that this entire issue of Senthil Balaji's arrest has come at a time when you have been asked to produce the bill for the Rafale watch. How do you respond to these charges?
Madam, I am wearing my Rafale watch as I speak to you right now. In your channel right now, this watch is always with me for the last 2 years. Because I wear this very proudly as an Indian, because our Rafales are fighting for us. It will fight for us in the next 20-25 years. It will change the contours of war. And when they asked a bill, I gave a bill. Not only I gave a bill, I disclosed my complete personal financial statement for the last 12 years. Every single of my bank transaction, starting from 2011, I put it on the website. It is even now there. Yenman Yenmakkal. I put it in the website, all my credit card statements. I completely opened my life, all my financial actions to DMK. I said, now I am going to ask you questions. You asked me a question, I have given the bill and my financial aspects to you. Then I released the first part of DMK files. We have asked questions for 1,34,000 crore. We said, you answer it now. In fact, Senthil Balaji is coming in the second part of DMK files, which is going to be released in July. The first part we touched only the 11 senior ministers of the cabinet. For that, they have issued defamation notice to me. Total defamation notice till now is about 1,400 crore. They have put defamation suit on me. The Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Mr. M.K. Stalin ji, for the very first time, after he has become Chief Minister, has filed a criminal complaint against me, a criminal defamation against me for me making allegations on corruption against him. So now the DMK has to understand the fight against corruption from the BJP side is going to be very, very, very aggressive. Now if they think this Rafale watch or my press statement or something, I am a very small man in a party of 18 crore people. And I am a common man's voice. If they think, if they are linking the ED's action to my voice, I get amazed by the stupidity. It is an action by the central government agencies right from 2019, even before I entered politics. And this case is continuing from 2014. And for Tamil Nadu DMK, everything they want to link with me. If a dog dies in Gopalapuram also, they say Annamalai is responsible. So I really pity them. Let them come out in the public and accept what they are doing is wrong instead of blaming everything on Tamil Nadu BJP and on me, madam.
Anna, there are two ways of looking at it. One way is, of course, what the DMK and some parties say, the smaller parties say, that it's retaliation. They call it all kinds of things. They say that it's revenge, that you're spooked. And in the words of M.K. Stalin, last night at 9 p.m. he issued a statement saying that it's the last nail in the coffin for the BJP as the opposition unites. But that's our debate tonight. And in fact, we have spokespersons from the BJP-AIADMK, TMC, NCP, we have BRS and Samajwadi Party and Congress. I won't draw you into that, Annamalai. But they say that there are two ways of looking at it. One way is that the opposition is uniting, BJP is spooked, and the second way, in the Tamil Nadu context, we'll be looking at it and saying that Annamalai is doing something that everybody else can't somehow digest, or they haven't seen a leader, perhaps like you in many decades, who's rattled them so much. That's another way of looking at it. Annamalai, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. We'll be in touch. You want to say something?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, since you are talking about a debate today, the only my 2 cents there, sir. When the emergency was imposed in Tamil Nadu, just to talk about what Mr. M.K. Stalin ji spoke about central government, emergency kind of situation in our country. When emergency was imposed, the DMK fellows refused to wear their dhoti, which had the DMK Karai vest. In Tamil Nadu, we all wear dhoti, which will have our party's thing. They refused to wear a dhoti with the DMK's emblem there for fear of getting arrested. It is the Janasangam then and the RSS which protected even the DMK fellows in Tamil Nadu, even the fledgling Janasangha in Tamil Nadu. So there are a lot of histories. They called Indira Gandhi as a Ratha Kateri, Mussolini, Stalin in 1975. But they went and fell at Indira Gandhi madam's feet to dismiss MGR's government in 1980, whereby DMK made an alliance with Congress, a 50-50 alliance. So all these are very forgotten history now. I kindly request you, let DMK spokesperson be asked about these questions also, sir.
Let's see where the story goes. Annamalai, thank you for joining us very much on this weekend debate. Annamalai, the BJP state president of Tamil Nadu, joining us live. Let's take a short break right now and go across to our debate right now.